I don't know why I always felt like the odd one out. It was like I didn't belong. I wasn't accepted by my friends, and even my family. It's not like I had a bad experience or a difficult home life. I grew up in an amazing and loving family, but for some reason, I still heard that little voice in my head telling me that I was worth less than everyone else. And at times, I believed it. From the outside, it would have been impossible to tell that something was wrong. My mom once told me that I have an unreadable expression, and that she never knows what's going on inside my head. That's part of who I am, but sometimes I used it as a mask to hide the truth, to hide my pain. At first I thought that it was normal, that everyone feels slightly uncomfortable and out of place. Even so, I didn't want anyone to know what I was going through. When someone hurts themselves, injures their wrist for example, they often have a tendency to ignore it and pretend that nothing's wrong. I ignored my problem because I hated the idea of being vulnerable. I didn't want to depend on someone or give them access to my heart. I would rather suffer a little bit and do everything by myself. And so I tried to be tough. I tried to be hardworking and determined because I wanted to prove that I was worth something. I wanted to fix myself on my own. But no matter how much ice you put on a broken wrist, it won't get better by itself, and neither would I. I knew that I needed Jesus. I've been a Christian for as long as I can remember, and I know all about Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. I understand it and believe it. But sometimes, I didn't take it fully to heart. Jesus loves you is a phrase I'd heard so many times that I began to glaze over it. I forgot how much Jesus actually loves me. Jesus, the Creator and King of the world, who loves me so much, He willingly endured death and torture in my place. It took a while for the truth of those words to sink in, but slowly I began to understand. I began to grasp God's unending love and life-changing power. I began to trust Him and let Him into all areas of my life, not just on Sundays. I realized that only Jesus can fill the hole in my heart, the part of me that so desperately craves to be wanted and cherished. Jesus is the only one who satisfies my desire for significance. I'm still a work in progress, and when I'm feeling low, the internal struggle concerning what I'm worth rages again in my mind. But that little voice in my head doesn't control me anymore. Jesus has shown me real love. He has given me real significance, and it's greater than anything I have ever known. My name is Liz, and this is my story.